line never gets old.
Friday Metal Night.
Let's get in there before the good stuff's gone.
After you folks.
Oh, this cover is insane.
Check this out.
I might grab that later.
Listen to that tone, man. It's filthy. Stage is almost ready.
Can't wait.
Here we go.
Yes.
This is gonna be a killer night.
Hey, need anything heavy today?
Yeah, I'm looking for something called Friday Night Metal on album.
Ah, classic. Hang on, here she is. This one's got riffs that'll light up your weekend. Want to give it a spin?
Definitely.
Let's hear a bit.
Friday night metal, lighting up the sky, screaming out loud, we were born to fly, sparks in a flash we own.
All right, welcome to the Album Listeners Club. Friday Night Metal. How do you like my spaceship? Yeah, pretty cool, huh? A little green screen action, of course. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it real good, but this is as good as it's going to get for a while, I think. Unless I can figure something else out, but kind of, anyways. Friday Night Metal. Grab a beverage if you have one. Have a sip. Helps loosen me up a little bit. Anyways, tonight's episode, I'm thinking of some hidden gems. Some lesser known bands that I haven't really known a lot about, or maybe kind of heard about, but didn't know. And, in my travels, I go into the record store and, find one or garage sale, whatever. So anyways, I'm just going to review a few of some hidden gems that I've found over the years and that I really like. Some of these albums are killer. And the first one is a band I've never heard of ever. And here's the album. It's called Slave Raider. Take the World by Storm. And when I picked this up, I thought these guys were they kind of looked more new wavy almost, but here's the back. But they're pretty heavy, pretty awesome. They look like a bunch of freaks, but we got the voices is Chainsaw Kane, guitars and voices Nicky Wicked, guitars and voices Lance Sabin, bass and vocals Letitia Ray, and drums is The Rock. And like I said, I've never heard these guys before, and if they'd come out, if I'd heard about them back in '88 when this album came out, I would have loved these guys, because this is one of my favorite albums I got. And it's deadly. It's just got songs like Take the World by Storm, Backstabbing, Make Some Noise. The singer, he kind of reminds me of like Ian Gillan. Deep Purple kind of got that kind of vocals. And it's a great album. Here's the album itself. And I don't think these guys, I don't know, I think they're an American band, like from like Virginia or something like that. I kind of looked them up, but I don't know. But these guys, Slave Raider, if you ever see them, or this album in particular, pick it up. You won't be disappointed if you like good rock and metal. Yeah, so that's the first one. Another one, kind of the same kind of thing. Saw this album, Warrior. Never heard of these guys, but flipped the back and I'm like, see these guys, the pictures? Yeah, they look like rockers. And this album, it kicks ass too. And Warrior, this came out in 1985. It's got songs like Fighting for the Earth, Only the Strong Survive, Mind Over Matter, Day of the Evil. Yeah. And the members are vocal Paramore McCarty, Jimmy Volpe on the drums, Tommy Asakawa on guitars, Joe Floyd on the other guitar, and Bruce Turgeon on the bass. Warrior. And this is another one of my favorites. And this came on Virgin Records, it looks like. And yeah, good one. Another good one. Slave Raider Warrior. Yeah, they're both awesome. Next one I picked up just based on the album cover itself as well. Axe. Nemesis. Now look at this band photo on the back. Those guys look like a bunch of rockers. And I just love this artwork. It's like, an alien or whatever with an axe. And we got songs on here like Heat in the Street, All Through the Night, I Think You'll Remember Tonight, Girls, 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 Keep Playing That Rock and Roll, etc., etc. And this album came out in 1983. Some good albums, 83, 85, 88. The prime of heavy metal. And yeah, I never heard of these guys back in the day either. And it's a pretty good album. We got Bobby Barth, lead vocal, lead guitar. Michael Osborne, rhythm guitar and vocals. Wayne Hayner on the bass. Ted Mueller on drums. And Edgar Riley Jr. on keyboards and vocals. Yeah, good guy, good album. Axe, Nemesis. All right. Next one, I've heard of these guys back in the day. Reading, the heavy metal magazines, Metal Edge and stuff like that, and Circus Magazine. Always saw Raven. Always saw pictures of Raven, but never seen them in concert or anything, or never bought any of their albums. I don't think. I may have had a cassette way back then, but never really liked it, never really picked them up before. But anyways, Raven. Life's a Bitch, and then on the back it says Till You Die, or Then You Die. And this is a good album. I have heard Life's a Bitch before. But yeah, it's got songs like The Savage and the Hungry, Pick Your Window, Life's a Bitch, On the Wings of an Eagle, Overload, You're a Liar, Fuel to the Fire, Playing with the Razor, etc. And yeah, made in 86, recorded and mixed November, December 86, using the Total Death method at Bearsville Studio. Whatever that means. And, it says explicit lyrics, parental advisory. Oh yeah, look at these guys. Yeah, I remember seeing these pictures of the guys in their makeup, look like wrestling dude or something. These guys kind of scared me, honestly, but they're not that scary. They're just some good old heavy metal on the Atlantic label. Oh, that looks weird. My green screen. But yeah, okay, we got band members John Gallagher, lead vocals and bass guitar. Wacko on the drums. And I think that guy is Wacko, the guy in the makeup there. Looks like the Ultimate Warrior or something. And Mark Gallagher on lead guitar. So it's just a three-piece. Yeah, crazy. Drums, guitar, and bass. Nice. But yeah, they're good. Good album. Raven. So that's another one. Kind of in the same kind of realm. It's a band called Exciter. And yeah, here's the back. Here's the guys. This is a band I always heard about, never picked up anything. It says Exciter. This album was specifically mixed to be played loud and proud. We got songs like Scream Bloody Murder, Back in the Light, Ready to Rock, Enemy Lines, Dying to Live, Eyes in the Sky. And anyways, the band members are Brian McPhee, all guitars, vocals, Rob Malnetti, lead vocals, Alan Johnson says excessive Jack Daniels, numerous jalapenos, sometimes bass, and silent vocals. Dan Beeler is drums and vocals, and that's it. And this was put out in 1988. Exciter. And yeah, here's the album. This side's side heavy. The other side is side metal on Maze Records. Yeah. And here's an insert of the The album came in before I put it in its own special sleeve. There's a shot of the band. Exciter. Yeah, they're pretty good. They look scary, but they're not all that scary. Just typical heavy metal, I guess, but good album. Next one. Basically, I've known about these guys for a lot of years. They're not anything hidden gem, but they're always a great band. I love them, and just picked up this album here not too long ago. This one, and I picked up Metal on Metal. It doesn't have the good cover, so I'm not showing that, but this one. So Anvil, Forged in Fire. Here's the band members. And up here, as a saying, it says, if it's too loud, you're too old. Get the hell out, 'cause you've been told. We got songs like Forged in Fire, Shadow Zone, Freeze of the Wind, Future Wars, Hard Times, Fast Ladies, Motor Mount, Winged Assassins, etc., etc. And we got Lips as the lead vocal, lead guitar, Rob Reiner on drums, Ian Dixon on the bass, and Dave Allison on rhythm, guitars, and vocals. Yeah, these guys Canadian legends, and I think they're still touring around like bars and stuff. I'd love to go see them. I haven't seen them yet. Here's the record on Attic Records. And yeah, Forged in Fire, Anvil. If you don't know Anvil, I suggest you get you some Anvil. They're awesome. And the last album I'm going to show of Hidden Gems. These guys weren't really lesser known, but I didn't really have a lot by them. I think I had one tape back in the day of this, Black and Blue. And that was put out in 1984. We got Black and Blue. We got Jamie St. James on lead vocals. Tommy Thayer from... where's Tommy on here? That would be Tommy right there. Tommy Thayer, if you're a Kiss fan, you know who Tommy Thayer is. He was the guitarist who replaced Ace Frehley after his second time in Kiss and put on the Ace Frehley makeup and all that. Anyways, he's a pretty good guitarist, but this was his band. Originally was Black and Blue. Then we got Jeff Whoop Warner on rhythm guitars and backing vocals, Patrick Young on the bass, and Pete Holmes on drums. And yeah, I don't know all these guys. I know James St. James, the singer, that's him. And that's Tommy Thayer. I don't know which the other guys are, but we got songs like School of Hard Knocks, Hold On to 18, Wicked Bitch, Show Me the Night, I'm the King, and on and on and on. This one was 84, and what was Anvil? I don't think I looked at the date on that. Anvil was 83. So yeah, all these albums, wicked albums. Some bands weren't really known. Some were, like Black and Blue, Anvil, Exciter, Raven. They were all kind of around. And Axe, I don't know much about. Slave Raider, never heard of before. Warrior, same thing. But they're all bands from like 83, all these albums 83 up until like 88. So like all these, how many did I do here? Seven albums, all in the span of like 5 years, all these guys, and they're all deadly. Awesome albums. And I got a lot of other hidden gems that I've picked up over the years. These are ones I just kind of, yep, picked out. But Slave Raider was the first one. I thought that's like probably my greatest surprise of how a band sound and how awesome it is and how I love this album, man. They says take the world by storm. It took me by storm, and I got this thing cheap. I don't know, I got it in the $5 bin or something, but it wasn't much. But I just picked up and like, oh yeah, these guys look cool. But I thought it's gonna be just the way they're dressed. It looked like kind of, it was gonna be maybe not Flock of Seagulls, but kind of close, new wavy kind of stuff, punky maybe. But no, they're straight rock and roll, heavy metal. Love it. Anyways, that's my picks for tonight on Friday Night Metal. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Just leave me a like, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever if you like this video. My last video, it's been doing pretty good. Well, compared to all my other videos, it's the best one. It's kind of shot up, a lot of views, and I like it, and I want to keep that up. And hopefully you guys like this video. But yeah, leave me some feedback, or give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever. Let's keep it going. I like it. And anyways, most important, be a good person and rock on and listen to the metal. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.